Hi there, signs of Sagittarius. This is Kim here to do a reading for you, and this reading is going to be for the second half of March 2023. I hope you're doing extremely well. We are just jumping right in here into your energy for your highest good. Ask your spirit team to join in your angels. We're using the journey of the sacred bee. And I will probably use vice versa tarot to clarify, because it's been giving some interesting, you could say interesting messages for sure. Okay, so Sagittarius. For Sagittarius, the second part of March. Knight of Cups. Good. So what is this? This is an offer coming in. What kind of offer? I don't know. It could be romantic. It could be business. Sometimes it's even a proposal. Sometimes it's just simply something that's proposed to you in business. I equate getting an offer with the Knight of Cups as something that helps you move forward. Gets the wheels rolling. Yeah, well... Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay. There's something I'm getting about soulmate and separation. Goodness. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay, so the past energy here is the priestess, the high priestess, which is it's kind of when you're needing to get in touch with yourself, because when you're this far apart from who you really are inside, you can be vulnerable or feel like exposed. That's the word I'm trying to find. Tell me about this past energy with the High Priestess for Sagittarius. And of course there's no reversals in this because there's vice versa. Oh wow. So you got the Seven of Cups. So you have the Seven of Cups, and it is spellbinding. It is like a spell. It's like, I'm not saying it is a spell, but it's like a spell. It's not trusting your intuition and not seeing things clearly for how they are. This reading it's in your outcome too, that somehow you need to get your mind back on, okay, what is realistic? What is just talk? What is just maybe seduction? Maybe keeping you confused? So this is confusion too, but it's because I'm like not tapping into your intuition. And my nose started like, it's not been stuffed up all day today, and it is now. Nine of Swords in the reverse. Be the moon energy. But it's something that is going to be revealed to you. Again, another message to really tap into your own intuition, or this is Pisces energy coming out pretty strong. There's a solution coming, and with the Nine of Swords, you can kind of feel like you're freeing yourself from some kind of either dark night of the soul, depression, or anxiety. It can be like, it can be because of this soulmate and separation card. Now, the Six of Cups in a reverse as a challenge might also be that there are some things that you don't understand need healing at this point. but they are part of the issue is partly about healing something. The heart is in denial that something needs to be healed. Your heart is in denial. Something that needs to be healed. And you need to tap into your own intuition. There's also this feeling of possibly being in denial that something is just creating not so good memories instead of good memories. And that maybe this isn't a soulmate for you. I mean, maybe that's like, maybe that is your solution, is some kind of new offer. Because this is like a mess. This is confusion. And I'm not sure, like, if it's this person that does it to you, if their words don't match up with what they say, or drinking, you know what I mean? It's something affecting the way that you're seeing things. Judgment is clouded. Tell me about the sun in reverse. Ooh. And there you go. So I said there was like something new that felt like it was coming. This is what's wanting to come in, and it's the Ace of Wands. So what's wanting to come in for you is something new. Either the heart is denying that there is some kind of feels like something that's just, it's in denial that it's not working and there's something better here. Of course, that's not going to be everybody. This could be a passion project, and this is something maybe that you don't see at the moment yet. The thing that you're over is what's in the environment. It's this cup from someone that you just don't want. I don't always get that, but that's what I'm getting this time. It's like you might be bored and over it, and it's not that you're missing a cup coming towards you. It's that you just don't want it. You don't want somebody, and you don't feel sorry. You don't feel sorry for them or their situation or whatever influence this is on you. Because you're kind of like, if you're in it, then it's just because of comfort at this point. Wow. But something is really going to get you charged up. Something is going to get you, like, hit you. It might be Cupid's arrow with the 8 of Wands. Some kind of communication or good news might open your eyes to how you feel. How you really feel. Because I think that is the issue, is getting tapped into how you actually feel. About the wheel in reverse. So this is good news, by the way. Good news. You're going to have lots of choices, decisions. You can handle it. You can balance it. It's a lot to handle, but you can. These are the changes. These are the ups and downs. And therefore, this wheel in reverse, that's how you're feeling, is if you feel like, oh my goodness, well, this is just, I'm just unlucky, then don't say that. It's just the ups and downs. It's just the ebb and flow. And it does get better. And your perspective, you know, it changes as the wheel turns to your perspective on that wheel. So choices, decisions. Also, you may be feeling change coming. You may be feeling change. You may be trying to really budget too when it comes to your pentacles. It's really good news. Here's the good news is that you can have a new adventure and a new investment. A new way either to earn money or to have this stability. It's like you don't have to learn a lesson. You get really good news that something awesome to invest in is here. After really struggling for a while with how you feel and possibly like mentally, you're just really struggling. This could be escapism. It could really be escapism. Like that is keeping you out of touch with your inner self, but also seeming like it's the answer to a solution to feeling a certain way. While temporary, it doesn't fix things. In fact, can make things worse. So this is about making the choice and a decision after you hear this news. Wow, that's interesting. You'll be making a choice, a decision, and you have a chance to invest in something new. There's a new opportunity. Tell me about the Four of Cups. Making me feel like you've been inside, going within, deciding, you know, hey, what is it that makes me happy? And what is it that you're just kind of like settling for, or just being comfortable, but not really being very inspired? And so maybe the heart, in a sense, has lost that feeling of being inspired. And so it comes here with this Ace of Wands. The Page of Swords in the reverse means that there's some kind of misunderstanding or communication that wasn't right, that was misunderstood or not told to you, like something that was not told truthfully to you. It may have purposely caused you to withdraw. It may have purposely been told to you to confuse you. So be careful with that too. And whoever is giving you information or telling you things, because it could be like coming across as a lie or gossip and untruth. Tell me about this Ace of Cups in the reverse then. Tell me about that Ace of Cups in the reverse for Sagittarius. Well, it's a peaceful resolution after all. How do you end or split things with a past situation and still have peace? That's the question. And feeling kind of divided on how you feel. It's because of the Seven of Cups. I don't know, but I'm getting a feeling like instead of escapism, somebody is trying to running like a power game on you or power struggle. And this might be helping you to realize that. Like once you realize it, it doesn't work on you anymore. You know what I mean? What's the Ten of Wands in the reverse about? Oh, okay. So, yeah, it's about noticing the two cups that you have, what you have to be grateful for, what you have to appreciate. And it's also saying that you're going to let go of clinging to the things that didn't work out and show that appreciation, bringing yourself into the vibration that you really need to be at to manifest. Because the Ten of Wands in reverse is saying that whatever you're carrying, whatever guilt, disappointment, or remorse you're carrying with you, is too much. And you don't need to carry it with you all the time. And this could be like releasing guilt, shame, blame. It can be like releasing that energy. So you see what you've got, and so you can make the best out of that. The Empress in reverse, the hope or fear to take care of oneself. It could be solving some kind of motherly issues or having somebody that was the Empress energy get back to feeling like themselves, because right now there's some kind of struggle with just being able to take care of the self, or there's too much care to the self and not enough to somebody around. Tell me about the Empress in reverse. Queen of Swords. Being very decisive and focused about what you want to go after. And then whatever you're paying attention to here, represented by the Empress in reverse, is like now set the priority to something that it belongs on or refocus after what you're protecting and what you're going after, and move past the regret or disappointment. Seven of Cups and the Emperor in reverse is truly coming around like a power struggle. I know I kind of glossed over this, right? But so the Hangman is a waiting period probably for this. It's probably like waiting to get past this block. Maybe feel like you're sacrificing a lot, or you have sacrificed a lot, or waiting for this past issue to like resolve. But yeah, choices, decisions. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. The Hierophant. This could be many choices that you have for a commitment. I would really be also kind of careful about individual who might be trying to tell you things that are, I don't know, influence you to escapism or something that's just not, it's something that has you kind of confused. Let me get some more energy. And it's like I'm getting like the traditional way. Tell me more about the Hierophant. Taurus energy, maybe Emperor energy with Aries. That might be an Aries. The Five of Swords in the reverse. Not wanting to have conflict because something is real formal. That's just the way that it's done. It's like the pecking order, but it's a power struggle. So something is definitely, you're needing to stand up and have a voice for that. There might be some confusion because of saying, well, this is just how it always is. Or traditionally it's just like this. And then, you know, it's the source of this confusion. Okay, so what about all these options that you have too? What about all the options that you have? Well, you are going to have to use your light to light your way here. It is an individual journey. You have time either by yourself or with some animals and nature. It's like getting back out there. Yeah, getting back out there. If you were hermiting yourself, if you were being really cooped up, like in your house or alone, then that's about breaking free from that too. Breaking free from that. Socializing again, mingling. Could be that some kind of mentor could be entering your life, and this person can tell you like spiritual knowledge to help you with some of the confusions of life in general, past and present. And maybe confusion on today's Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. If this is a person, it's somebody who's interfering. If it's about, like with your domestic, like I said, misinformation or a lie or being told something just to cause problems, disruption, or chaos. Be careful with that, because that's what I'm getting on that. Queen of Pentacles in reverse can also just be that, hey, this is time to be really careful when it comes to your resources, and budgeting and things like that. So watching your money and budgeting and stuff like that. So what is this Knight of Cups about? What is this opportunity? Oh, it's something that you are being asked to have faith in, to open up your, third eye to the possibility that there could be something really great and amazing for you around the corner. You have the Wheel of Fortune card. It always reminds me of the Magician, but it's the Wheel of Fortune card, and it's saying that luck is on your side. It's kind of like time to start something new, have a leap of faith. Because why? Because this Tower card says there was an epiphany, or there's going to be an epiphany of what you can trust, what you can't trust, and what you need to have complete transformation from. What's not working, what is working. So I feel like you're going to have really good news. Meet somebody that will help you as far as this goes. Let's go to another deck and get advice from Spirit. Advice. Judgment. Forgiveness for the things in the past. And for yourself from things in the past. Oh, wow. Temperance. Everything is unwinding with divine timing. You certainly have your angels and your spirit team around you as they're kind of like balancing things, making situations good for you, better, and asking you to pay a lot of attention to your health, diet, exercise, how you receive love, self-love. and that it's time. It's time to make that decision. Something could be off balance with the amount of love that you're able to show to give to yourself. So you need some divine timing, some patience, and some faith in your spirit team, because they're definitely here. Off balance. What is off balance? The amount of love given to yourself versus what you're seeing outside of yourself. And it's time for a new cycle, something new. Tell me about, I've got these time cards, so tell me about a time frame that maybe they can have. And I'm going to draw 3. You can pick 1, 2, or 3. And then that way we don't all have the same timing, right? Only take it if it resonates. 1, 2, 3. So here is, first one is 6 weeks. Second one, 2 months. Third one is now. Now. It's now. Okay, I'm going to pull an oracle card to close out with Kryon. It's Kryon, by the way, Kryon. This is his oracle deck. Recalibration of self. Joy. And part of God. So I'm going to read these for you. Okay, so that's, like I said, Kryon. Recalibration of self says, the recalibration of self begins with the understanding that darkness has no power over you anymore. It will retreat from you instead of attacking you. If you fear anything, darkness has won. And this is the balance that they're speaking of. Okay. Yeah. Promoting fear in our life, then fear will win every time. So the new paradigm for the light worker says it's time to recalibrate yourself and what you expect in life, because the light-dark balance around you is changing. Where there is uncertainty, it's like it's best to be affirming that you are expecting the best. The words that you say out loud, and of course that you think to yourself, those have energy in it. Those release energy too. So it says these words that you say can create light, and where there used to be darkness, it can set the stage for benevolent things, and fear won't have a chance. And then I have joy. The Creator has a smiling face all the time. Do you realize this? Humanity needs to hear this. So many humans believe that you must suffer to get the attention of the Almighty God. But I would like to give you a secret. Joy gets you more attention. Joy gets you more attention. There's no worthiness ladder that you have to climb. I agree with that. Part of God. The truth is you are part of the sacred soup of God, and those sacred parts that look down on you are always available. Always available. When you realize and cognize that you are never really alone, and that there are always angels there waiting for you. This is one of your biggest truths of all. Your spirit team is there waiting to lift you up, to show you the magnificent person that you are. And, yeah. You have free choice to discover the sacred parts of yourself that represent the creation, and so it's up to you to look for them when you want to. You are all part of God. So what I got, sending you light and love by Sagittarius.